Hello everyone, Treecks here. Welcome back to Metroid Prime. This is going to be part 7. Remember last time when we finished off, we were on our way back towards Phendrana Drifts. Because we now have the double jump. It is called the space jump officially in Metroid, as you may know. And now we are going to use that in order to continue in the Phendrana Drifts. Because we are of course far from done in this region. It is time for us to continue. After our little detour in the Magmoor Caverns, where we got another Chozo Artifact. Remember, we are also, of course, after those things. So, let's go double jump our way back into the Phendrana shorelines. And from here, we can actually start talking about how to move on. It is pretty obvious we need this move in order to continue even further. Before truly moving on in the Phendrana Drifts, we are first going to get ourselves another power-up. If you don't mind. Because it's pretty obvious we're aiming for that Chozo temple over there. That is going to be our next destination. Another new power-up is waiting for us there. And now that we have the ability to double jump, we can actually reach it. Like this. I hear a power-up somewhere over here, but I'm pretty sure we cannot do this yet. There's something we can actually blow up. However, this is cordite, and that's something we cannot blow up yet. Remember the substance cordite. Something we cannot work with right now. But we will pretty soon, in all honesty. Just not quite yet. Let's enter the Chozo temple here. Need to be careful here, because I need to charge in order to break the ice over here. And that is of course going to attract this guy. You are a bit easier to avoid. Let you do your thing. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we can find in here. Sheegoth, first of all. Ow. Die, please. It's only because you tried to kill me, otherwise I would have left you alone. It's your own fault. Oh, speaking of enemies, I see something new. A new variant of the parasites that we know from the frigate Orpheon. This is going to be an ice parasite, of course. They are simply walking around on the platforms here. Normally you shouldn't even bother actually killing them. Hi there, Mr. Chozo. You're only a statue, I know, but still. It's the closest we can get to an actual Chozo nowadays. Oh, let's wait for you. Oh, there were some more on the platform I was standing on. I did not see you. Otherwise I wouldn't have stood there for so long. Jump. And we are back where we were. Let's get rid of you, now that we know that these guys can be a hindrance. Also heal up in the meantime. I want my full health. And I think you can guess why I want full health. Dang it! This is the root cave all over again. Come on. I'm pretty sure this is now happening because of my story just now that I told. But enemies are not a hindrance here. And then, of course, everything comes back to bite me. Literally, in this case. But we are here. Apparently, I'm having a little bit of 3D platforming failure. But that won't stop me in the end. How do I get in here again? Symbols carved into the forehead. Translation: to pass my gaze, seek my twin in this room. Oh yeah, a morph ball slot I need, and for that I need to break one of these statue heads, I think. One of them is supposed to be weak. Not sure which one, but I can scan them. The statue is flawless. Oh, yeah, brimstone object, so we know what time it is. That is indeed how it worked. There's a morph ball slot behind this one. And that will open the door. Into the next treasure room. I did promise we were after another power-up, another upgrade, another new item. A very awesome one, in fact. And here we can find it. Oh, but first another morph ball maze. Let's go down here. Also need to break this twice. And then make our way back up again. Not too happy about the fact that this box actually respawns so quickly. And we need to do it the second time. Oh, does not work that way. It was worth a shot. Oh, come on. Jump. Oh, stupid motion controls. That is why I don't like you. Come on, jump. Apparently it's difficult to jump. I was about to say if that happens one more time I'm going to use the old-fashioned bump jumps again. But in the end it still worked. Here is our power-up. Let's go pick it up. What's that shaking? Please don't tell me there's a boss fight here. Of course there's a boss fight here. It would have been too easy to just pick that item up. We'll find out what that is in a minute. First we need to defeat these guys. 2 baby Sheegoth. We've dealt with enough of these guys by now. Shouldn't be a problem. Strafe around them. Shoot them in the back. Really easy. Oh. Hey, hello. A couple more actually appeared in the meantime. Now all of the walls are down. Making the arena as big as it can be. Oh. Did not expect him to charge at me, sir. But there we go. That was easy. Now, where's my reward? Oh, here's my reward. I killed 4 of the babies and now one of the adults actually appears for the first time. Not a very big surprise, but this is the true boss, Sheegoth, supreme predator of Phendrana drifts. Sheegoths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at their prey. Sheegoths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Sheegoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigate gas to ensnare their targets. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Yeah, that's something the babies already did. Trampling us. Like this. Oh, come on. Don't get me stuck in the wall. Oh, here's the breath attack. As the scan already suggested, then it will actually start hyperventilating, making it vulnerable to attack. And as you can see, don't use your beam weapon against it. It will simply absorb it on its back. What you want to do is wait for it to actually tire itself out after using its breath attack, and then use missiles on it. That's the only thing that can actually damage it. So, shoot 2 missiles. It will actually come to again. Come on. Shoot, shoot. And then it is his turn to fire again. This way, you should eventually wear you down. Oh! Speaking of wearing down, I'm also actually starting to lose a lot of health now. Already down 2 energy tanks, I see. Need to be a bit more careful. I'm playing this a little bit too aggressively now. I'm starting to lose a bit too much health. And I'm not really standing in a very comfortable position. Yeah, no, come on. If he manages to freeze you with his ice breath, you can actually simply drop some bombs. And that will free you again. Just make sure he does not corner you, as you can see. That's usually not a very comfortable position to be in. And there he goes. One of the more difficult bosses so far to actually take down in this game. But the reward is going to be worth it. Very much worth it. First, time for a bit of healing. Did lose a lot of missiles and a lot of health. There's plenty of stuff lying around here. That is way better. Now, what was this all for? What is this new item for this game? Which is also a returning item from a previous game. But it is the wave beam. The second beam in this game has been obtained. Use the right stick in order to switch to the wave beam. This weapon can open purple wave doors. Now we are talking. Things just got epic. This is the wave beam. Unlike in previous Metroid games, it is not an add-on for our beam. It's actually a separate beam, as you can see. But now we are able to shoot waves. Our power beam, which was just able to shoot regular blasts of energy, can now be replaced with a shot of pure electricity. And yes, that is very fun to use. It is one of my favorite beams in this game, if that is not obvious. This can be used in order to advance even further in the game. And also to beat a couple of enemies that we couldn't beat earlier, like these guys. Because of us being able to shoot pure electricity now, we can now take out the pure energy enemies, like these guys. False bamboos. Before moving out of here, allow me to actually note this. There's actually a hint in the Chozo temple that actually talks about an artifact in this area. And we need to actually activate it by using this statue over here. But it is currently frozen and even our wave beam is not able to actually thaw it out. And therefore the artifact in this area, even though we know it is here, thanks to the scans that we made in the temple, is something we cannot pick up quite yet. Like I promised, I will note where the artifacts are, so I will mention it now. We can remember to return here later once we have a way to thaw out thick sheets of ice. We are not done in this area. But first, we are going to go towards a new area in Phendrana Drifts. Right over here, as you can see in Ice Ruins West, the area that led towards the boost ball has a purple door. So, with our double jump we are able to reach it, and now with our wave beam we are also able to open it. That is going to be our next destination. In order to finish off Phendrana Drifts. It's time for us to reach that final area. Even though we are technically not quite able to reach the end yet, everything we do still need, we are going to find along the way. But that is not going to be a problem. One of my favorite chapters in the game that's going to start. And I really love this. No. Was not quite how I planned to do that, but it is going to be one of my favorite parts in the game that's now coming up. Really looking forward to this part. But first we need to get to it. It's time for us to start climbing this room. For that we're going to need these guys. Remember to scan them, because they are a logbook entry. Stalactites that we sometimes find on the ceilings of rooms. We are actually able to use them as platforms if we are able to get them down. Currently not able to do it from here, so allow me to go around. Killing these guys with wave beam. Okay, for these guys it's not per se easier to kill them with the wave beam. Good to note. Some enemies are easier to kill with the wave beam, but not all of them. How do I get up here again? I think I can actually do it from here. I should be able to. This way, get on the higher ledges. Missiles don't work. Oh, apparently I cannot actually break this. In that case, I think I don't need to go this way. This is where I need to go. Oh, yeah, and now I do get the crosshair. So from this point, we are able to shoot this. And it will fall, giving us the ability to use it as a platform. How awesome is that? And then we need to go over here. Get this health. As long as I'm not full, I want health. Oh, Ice Shriek Bats. Hello. Just in time, apparently. Yeah, also an easy scan to miss, in all honesty, in this game. You may think they are regular Shriek Bats, but the ones who appear in Phendrana are indeed different kinds of Shriek Bats. Just like pretty much every enemy. Now, let's go into this new area. Walk straight through a swarm of scarabs, because why not? Ow. Die, please. Give me your health. No, there's another swarm. I don't think Samus actually likes these guys. Right, puzzle room. Let's see how this one worked again. There's a spinner over here. Let's go start using this one first. See what it actually does. Open up some hatches at the top of the room. But apparently nothing more. Let's go to the other side of the room. Another spinner. Well, we know what to do. No. Come on, Samus, get in there. Alright, with all of the hatches open, a morph ball slot will actually activate. That one's going to be a bit higher in the room, so I'm pretty sure we need to start climbing this now. And onto this ledge. Let's go see what will happen. Water. Awesome. Filling the room with water. And therefore say, raising the platforms. And that way we can actually reach this other platform over here. Before going upwards, in order to continue in the room, we're first going to go in this little hole over here, because there's an item we need to pick up. And that is indeed going to be energy tank number 5 of this game. At least in the order I'm picking them up. And that is one little detour we needed to make. And I fall down to the bottom of the room. But the timer of the switch has already run out, so the water's going to drain again. Need to do this again anyway. Right, second run. And this time around we are aiming for getting to the top of the room. There's no other item to pick up in this room. Not even for later. You can notice a spider ball track over there. However, that is not there in order to pick up another item later on. And that is just there for a shortcut later on. Once we get the spider ball, it's going to be easier to actually traverse this room. So we don't have to do this puzzle again. Alright, this is actually where we need to go. The end of the area is going to be through this door. However, as you can see, the door is not powered. And in order to power the door up, we need to break through a block of cordite. And that is something we still cannot do, so... Even though we're really close to the end, it is still very far away. Before moving into the other door, we're first going to go activate the safe station over here. You don't have to worry about switching back to your power beam. Missiles will still work even in other beams. So let's go get the safe station on our map. And it's time for us to actually check out this other mysterious door. This will lead to a new sub-area within Phendrana Drifts. And it looks like there's pirate activity here, because I see a pirate drone hanging here. Be careful whenever taking them out with the wave beam, because it will actually get screwed up the moment you use your wave beam against it. Making it go haywire. Hello. There's indeed pirate activity here, and I'm trying to scan you. Here is the first instance of a shadow pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. One of the more annoying types of pirates to find in this game. Especially if he actually locks you into the wall. And you lose an entire energy tank just because you get soft locked by this guy. Trying to scan it. Well, luckily we still have a safe station nearby, so allow me to quickly make up for that silly mistake. Not going to save here, of course. But I will step in the safe station in order to heal up quickly. Now, attempt number 2. Let's go try this again. It seems this is going to be a space pirate base. It's an old Chozo facility. The space pirates actually took over in order to do their little things on this planet. We're still not too sure what they're precisely doing here. But I think it has something to do with the great poison that has actually been terrorizing this planet for a while. Yeah, they know we are here.
Enemies to unlock doors.
Time for the firing squad. Alright, before fighting, remember, locked door like this is also a scannable thing, so scan this for your research. Now it's time to actually take on these pirates. Hopefully not get soft locked into a wall. So actually have a bit more room to maneuver around them. These are regular pirate troopers and therefore also need to be scanned, of course. They're not the same as the shadow trooper that actually greeted us at the door. Just make sure to keep on moving in this area. It's easy to get overwhelmed whenever facing so many pirates at the same time. Just keep in mind, the wave beam can actually stun them for a moment, the moment you use a charge shot on them. And that way you should be able to softlock them, instead of you being softlocked yourself. So, after the first wave of troopers is done, we can go in this little door over here and actually download the map for Phendrana Drifts. I think that's going to be a perfect way to end this episode. Entering the secret pirate base. Hopefully being able to find out what they're doing, because there's bound to be a lot of lore lying around here, telling their plans. And this is going to be that base. All the rooms we see to the left over there is going to be the space pirate base. The rest of the map has already been visited, as you can see. The regular part of Phendrana Drift, you might say. But while actually going through the pirate base, trying to figure out what exactly they are doing here, we also need to find a way to break cordite in order to reach this area, which is indeed the finale of this region. The region boss is going to be waiting for us there. But first we need to explore the mysterious space pirate base. I hope you look forward to that. It's not going to be easy, I can already tell. But it is going to be a lot of fun. So, next time, we are going to enter the base with 2 missions in our mind. Trying to scan the lore in order to figure out what the pirates are doing here. And also to make sure we find enough Chozo equipment in order to move on to the next area. And Treecks out.